We told you we'd have something to show you. Well, it's finally here. It's our new Equipment Defender trimmer racks. This is a 2 trimmer rack. I put a 2 trimmer rack on both sides instead of putting a 4 on one side because I just personally like it better. I like being able to get them on either side. Plus, if you have guys working with you, it's a whole lot easier. If they're on that side, they can grab them. And I'm just like Ralph says, I'm a little OCD, I guess. I like kind of balanced out, even, symmetrical, I guess would be the word for it. But guys, the Equipment Defender is great stuff. Been really pleased with these. We've used them now for 2 days since we got them on. Installation is pretty well self-explanatory. It's a little time consuming, but nothing major. It's just getting everything adjusted to how you want it on your trimmers and getting it adjusted to your trailer. You do have to cut right here on this piece, just the same as we were talking about on the backpack blower rack. It's made to adjust to any trailer. You cut it to the height you want. But I'm sure everybody knows how they work. You've seen it in my other videos. Same type of deal. You open your locking mechanism. This is locked. That's unlocked. Locked. Unlocked. And you just grab them. Take them right out. Lock it back. Shut it up, and they are sturdy as they can be. They don't jump around. They don't wiggle. I mean, they move or don't move. I mean, at all going down the road. These motor mount supports, they adjust to however you want them to sit on your motor. This one we don't have adjusted right now. We just stuck this one over here for video purposes. I don't have one for this. We usually put 2 on the other side. I'm getting ready to get a new one. We put this over here just to show you. You can set these motor mounts wherever you want them. I'm actually thinking about lowering it and moving it on back just a little bit. It doesn't move, but I just thought about trying it a couple of places, see what I like better. Guys, they are great racks, heavy duty. There's no wiggle at all. I can move my whole trailer grabbing hold of the racks. I mean, they're very sturdy. Coming from what we were coming from, I mean, it's 10 times over, a whole lot better. I've not seen any better out there. Equipment Defender, great products. We've got these and the backpack blower rack, as you know now. I like the products, guys. Their customer service, I had to contact them and about a couple of things and talk to them. Customer service is absolutely fantastic. I know that's a biggie for a lot of people. If you do have any issues, is customer service. Their customer service is spot on. I mean, they're right there, will talk to you just as soon as you need them. You need anything at all sent out, they get it right to you. Great company, guys, great company.
Now, what did you have on it before? You had
the pack-em racks.
Pack-em racks?
Yeah, we had the pack-em racks, single trimmer on each side. They were doing great for the time, for what they were, but this is way better, a lot more sturdy, protects your equipment a lot more.
Good deal. Now, we've all heard about the Equipment Defender blower rack. You've had it on there for how many weeks now?
Has it been 2 weeks?
Has it been a little 2 weeks?
Only been about 2 weeks.
Are you still proud of it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great piece of equipment.
Good deal. Now, you're saying heavy duty. Do you know what gauge steel the actual rack pieces are here?
I have no idea, but I know it's thick.
I know a lot of people's been talking on the Equipment Defender trimmer racks about how, if you can see right here, the little aluminum piece and everything goes in there like the green touches. I found a little bit of difference. I've never messed with the green touches personally, but this has actually got a flat piece here on the bottom and actually slides in a whole lot easier on the front end there, as you can see.
This is kind of rounded out. It don't just have a hole like some of them have. It's actually rounded out. You can actually, if you just hit it on the side, it's going to pull it right into the hole where it belongs.
Oh yeah. Of course, there's Micah.
And it adds like 3 ounces to it.
Yeah, 3 ounces. Everybody thinks they're going to be heavy once you put the blocks on.
It's just aluminum.
Yeah, I haven't found any difference on that. But go ahead and show them how to put it back in there, Micah. You go up here, just slide that in, pretty much. Push that button up, slide it in, and there ain't going nowhere. Of course, like Nathan said, it's not set on the motor mount on this side, it's actually set up for the other side. But these are aluminum blocks with the, actually says equipmentdefender.com, which I actually, pretty nice little feature, just something a little extra. Now, when you're setting them up to the trailer, are they like the blower rack where you have to cut the pieces and actually install them and set them up to the height that you want them?
Yeah, it is, absolutely.
It is. Is that what these little blocks here for? Because I didn't get to help you set those up.
Well, this is your piece down here that mounts to your trailer.
Mm-hmm.
You have to cut this. It comes up to about this height. About 6 inches is what they said above your trailer.
That's what they recommend.
So you mount it and you cut it, and then this piece slides down over top of it, and you tighten these down to the bottom piece.
Okay. And then I see that there's brackets on the back side that actually hook to the frame of your trailer too, for some more stability.
It holds right here for stability, which I'm missing one on this one. That's my fault, because the way my trailer's made, it's really heavy duty, and it's called the wrap tongue. And pretty much anywhere I go on the front, I end up running into the frame on the bottom.
Yeah.
So I had to leave one out just because when I run it down through there, I couldn't get the nut on it, but it's still really, really sturdy. If I'd moved them forward anymore, it would have been in the way of the blower for the blower rack. So I tried it just without it to see, and it's still just as sturdy as the other side.
Now, after watching a lot of videos and things, about the Green Touch compared to the Equipment Defender, which we actually looked at both, I think, didn't we, before we bought the blower rack even, but they didn't have the blower rack as you see there that we absolutely love. But how does the locking mechanism compare, would you think, to the Green Touch from what you've read and studied on it?
Well, from what little I've seen of the Green Touch, it's more like a padlock stuck in there in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it just seems very cheap.
Which that's just like a little Coke key ring opener.
It is.
Sort of. Okay.
Thing about it is, with a lot of these little flip locks like this, a lot of people worry about vibration, because as you can tell, if you hit a lot of bumps, this thing's gonna bounce. With it locked, so this is with it unlocked, you can take it on out just like this. With it locked, you don't even have to flip that up. Recommend you flip it up before you take off though.
They didn't go nowhere the other day though, did they?
You're flipping it up, but it's stuck.
Yeah. Now, there is one thing that I would recommend that you do if you do get these. Be careful, tighten these metal blocks down on your weed eater, because you can crimp your shaft. Said shaft. You'll crimp that, and of course you know you got the blocks that sit on the back and up here. And one thing that we did run into that we didn't expect, as you can tell, on all of our equipment has the guards. We don't take the guards off just to be taking the guards off, because we're more comfortable with the guards on. But on the Echo, the way the handle and the grip with the trigger and everything set up, had a brain fart there for a minute, but you don't have a lot of play to actually move this back, because the back side of your handle will actually hit on the back side with your Echo. I don't know if that's the same with every Echo. Of course, this is the SRM 225, but we did have to take off the front guard because it was hitting the trailer rack right here. So,
well, part of that reason, the only reason we had to do that, was I put the racks just a hair wider than what they said that you should do.
Okay.
They recommended at least like around 36 inches.
Mm-hmm.
It says it doesn't make a big difference. You can adjust it either way, but normal is around 36 inches between them.
Okay.
I actually spread them out to about 37 and a half, just to give it a little more stability. That's part of the reason that on the Echo there wasn't quite as much adjustment as there was with the steel.
Okay. I mean, you can see the steel even at 37 and a half, like he said, we could still put the guard on it, because the guard is a lot shorter. I don't have my Echo guard to sort of show you, but we just took off the Echo guard, and I think Micah actually enjoys the Echo without the guard on the SRM 225, because it don't sling as much stuff back onto you. But we set it up on both sides. I'll go ahead and walk you around to the other side, and of course we got the Equipment Defender blower rack, which let's walk you around here real quick. But see, it's the two banger for both sides pretty much. As you can see, I got up my FS90 in the bottom. We've already unlocked, that way we can move the Echo over to the other side. But same installation for both sides, just opposite ways pretty much. As you can see there, I moved my motor mount back a little farther than Nathan did on his, just to see how it rode. And I mean, you have no play in it whatsoever. With the packing racks, we actually put them on there, and they was about, as you can tell here where they used to be mounted, they was about 37 and a half too, wasn't they?
Yeah, I put them up
somewhere in there. And I mean, packing rack was a good rack. How much did you pay for the packings?
I think they were around $60 some, maybe $70 for each
Somewhere
side.
Okay.
Just for a single trimmer.
Okay. And now on that, you can get these I think for 200 a piece to 225, and I think the 3 bangers might be that. Don't take my word on it. Equipment Defender website, and you know, check that out. But they do make good quality stuff on it. Let me flip you up here, that way I can talk to you. I've been away from the camera here this whole time. But probably gonna have to stand back about 30 foot. But as I can say, Nathan's thoughts on it is not bad at all. I have the same thoughts. Real easy. Let me turn you around here just a little bit, that way you can sort of see the rack. But my thoughts on it are the same. I mean, look how, I mean, it's, the locking mechanism on that is a whole lot different than the one on the backpack blower. I think it's a little easier to open like that, of course. And of course you got your lock. I mean, 2 seconds of doing that.
Squeeze.
You know, the packing racks that we had actually had a, let me get up here where I can show you. It was a flat piece on the back with a piece of rubber in it, and then it had a little folding piece that went over top of it, and then it had like a pin lock to where you could like put a pin or something through it. And you have that gap there, and it's always there. So what would happen, the weed eaters would spin and turn inside the racks. So with these, as you can tell, I'm probably jiggling more than the trailer is right now, but I mean, they're heavy, they're not going nowhere. And from what the Green Touch has actually switched their motor mounts to where it just sort of sits under the handle now. It's a little bit smaller than these. I actually enjoy the motor mounts out of everything, because with the packing racks, I told you, you had the spinning, but you had the motor sitting on the back, or you know, like your Lowe's mounts, things of that nature. Your motor would be sitting here flopping like a magical fish.
Magical fish.
If you ever watched Pokemon, Micah, he's a big Pokemon fan. He schooled me on all the Pokemon on the drives down to work in the morning. So, but I mean, they're heavy duty, guys. Heavy duty. You can't go wrong with them for what the price is, because if you get a 2-banger for the packing racks, it's going to be around 200 bucks if you get the small ones. Now, if you get the 3-banger with the cooler holder, the line holder, and the backpack holder, which is just the hook that Nathan was telling you about in the last one, you're going to be paying about $200 to $250, depending on where you get it from. If you get it from eTrailer.com, it would be about 200-ish bucks. But like I said, your weed eaters are going to flip, they're going to flop. For 200 bucks per rack for these, you can't go wrong. Like I said, they got a 3-banger, they got a 4-banger, all that, and they all include the motor mounts. Unlike Green Touch made you have to buy the motor mounts beforehand on their others. Nothing wrong with Green Touch. I've never messed with Green Touch, but I mean, when you can buy a product that comes with everything that you need, that's a plus for me. Oh, yeah. And I'm sure everybody else is out there is like that. Which Green Touch makes a good product. I know they've been out for years, and Equipment Defender just started up, and they're getting a bad rap of saying, oh, they're just copying off of Green Touch. No, they're using the old system pretty much. I've not seen the old system for the Green Touch stuff, so I can't say much. But the motor mount, the locking system for it, completely different than Green Touch from what I've seen online, because on the Green Touch, you actually got a lock that sticks in there. You have to either use a key to open or a combination lock, and you can do either with this, but like I said, it's got the Coke key opener or the combo lock. But I mean, guys, I can't stress this enough, and I think it takes some getting used to if you go from something cheap like a Lowe's brand rack to one of these racks, but you'll absolutely love it. And I think so.
Oh yeah, yeah, nice.
Like I said, Nathan does a whole lot more research than I do. I'm just your common guy. Hey, let's go get this, try it out. type of person, which I end up throwing half of the stuff that I get away. So, and I mean, you just can't go wrong. I'll go ahead and pick you back up here now. But, crew, we appreciate you stopping by, letting us show you these equipment defender racks. Like I said, 200 for the 2 bangers. I think it's like 200 to 225 for the 3 banger, and then the 4 banger I couldn't tell you. You'd have to look on their website. They've got all kinds of pictures out there. Check them out on Instagram. Check them out on social media. Check them out everywhere that you can. Love the racks. Absolutely love them. I'm actually wanting to test more products of theirs out, to be honest with you, like their line holder, gas can holder for the what is it, no spill cans. They look pretty good, and they look secure, and they look theft proofed. But that's gonna be it. That's for you, Gentry. I can't mess up in one video without thinking about me saying crap now. But we appreciate y'all stopping by. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the likes. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button down below. Hit that subscribe button down below. And until next time, if you watch our videos, you're 50% more attractive. If you subscribe to us and watch our videos, you're 100% attractive, like this old fella here. And until next time, crew, we'll catch you out there hanging them trimmer racks.
Oh,